Ready to go!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm going to get straight to the point in this one, as you can see from the heading of this video. Has the WAF, the World Armwrestling Federation, committed suicide, or are they on the way to that? It seems like they are. Look, I've again woken up to more information from the WAF today to read what is going on with the continuing saga that they instigated only a week or so ago. Today, I have woken up to read that Vitaly Safronov has received a lifetime ban for competing at the Riga 2019 Open. Of course, the Riga 2019 Open was organised by the Latvian president, Raimons Lepens and Jānis Amelins, that sort of people. It was put on, it was an URPA event, a URPA event, so their rankings were counted, and Vitaly Safronov, as a result of competing, that has received, again, I say has received a lifetime ban from WAF. Quite dramatic stuff. I read this morning, reading a statement. Vitaly said that he was approached by an official person, a friend of mine, I quote, who spoke on behalf of the head of the Hungarian Federation. And he literally mentioned that the Federation has a contract with the WAF where it is written that if any Hungarian competitor takes part in any URPA event, that he is banned and he is not able to compete in any WAF event anymore. Taking into account that every local event in Hungary is organised by the Federation, that he is now banned everywhere. During clarification, I was told that this is a permanent, unconditional, lifetime ban. There we go. So, WAF, the World Armwrestling Federation, through the Hungarian Federation, has now officially given a first lifetime ban to an athlete as a result of competing in a URPA event. Now, this, I believe, is the beginning of the end. Well, the beginning of the end was just a week ago when we saw the referee issue. Since then, we have seen the master referees respond, saying that they don't agree with the ban. They've asked for the reversal of the ban for their involvement in events outside of outside of WAF events. We've seen considerable pushback from the arm wrestling community as an entirety to say that, hang on, we shouldn't be dividing the sport like this. And we have also seen the development where the WAF have cancelled what was going to be the World Arm Wrestling Championships for 2019 in Poland. They have cancelled that. We have, of course, seen ramifications of that, responses from the Polish Federation saying that they will be suing, as there are already considerable financial commitments in place, sponsors not being able to get the product that they have purchased. So this is now spreading far too wide and far too considerable in terms of the impact that it is having on the sport. We've got the referees being let down. We've got the World Arm Wrestling Championships and everybody who had potentially even booked their flights, booked their accommodation. We do have some advancement on that, but in terms of time, but there is considerable damage being done right there, and now we have our first lifetime ban. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is absolutely outrageous. I think it's ridiculous what the WAF is doing. I think it needs to stop, and the WAF has a very short period of time to make a reversal on their behaviour and their decisions. If the WAF does so, then we can repair this damage. If the WAF does not change their direction and do it quickly, what I see as happening, and it is inevitable, is that the world's arm wrestlers will largely abandon WAF. It's coming, and it's going to happen. Arm wrestlers who are receiving lifetime bans, we've had the first one now, Vitaly Safronov. There will be more. There were plenty more people who competed in the Riga Cup. There are plenty more people who are going to be competing in events that aren't WAF sanctioned. And for WAF to try to go that far reaching and to control lifetime bans on the number of athletes, we are going to see dismal turnout at the WAF World Championships for 2019. And you just simply can't trust WF now. Like me as an Australian arm wrestler, if I turn up at a WAF event, having now competed in Arnold's Classic and Arm Fights Unleashed and a whole heap of other things, would they turn me away at the door? It's not a risk that I'm willing to take. So I won't be turning up to any WAF events. That's for sure. And they really are doing this in a bitter sense. They are using the sport, the leverage of the sport. They are damaging the sport, the athletes, the referees, the organizations that have supported the sport for such a long time. They are damaging these organizations and people as a result of trying to hold on to what they think, or I guess believe, is their entitlement to truly have the top pinnacle world championships of the sport. Look, unfortunately, that's not the way. The sport right now is at a place where we are reaching audiences bigger and far and wider than we've ever been able to before. Digital entertainment is changing globally, not just for our sport, for all sports. And it is an opportunity for arm wrestling to reach a wider audience. The WAF needs to accept that, needs to be part of that, and realize that tearing down other organizations or attempting to tear down other organizations is not going to work. There is room in this world for all of us to compete together, to be able to do this as one sport, as a uniting front, and unfortunately the WAF doesn't see it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very disappointing. Once again, just to summarize, the WAF has given its first lifetime ban to Vitaly Safronov as a result of competing in a tournament that wasn't a WAF event. How far will this go? Probably too far. It's gone too far already, in my opinion. It's time for the WAF to either renege on everything that they've done and go back and actually talk some sense once again and open their arms up, apologize to the world of arm wrestlers and its community, or to basically accept that this is the end of the WAF. They might as well pack up their bags and go home, because no one is going to be competing in the WAF event very shortly anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I kind of lost for words on this one. It's dumbfounded me, to be honest. But anyway, there are bigger and better things happening in the world of arm wrestling. There's plenty going on in the professional scene, and let's hope that all of this does disappear and it's behind us soon. But it does unfortunately seem like the only way that's going to happen is with a ugly demise of the WAF. See you next time.